Welcome back to game 3 between Edie and MbL. Oh, and look at this, this is unfortunate. Edie playing as the Vikings, not the worst thing in the world, but against Aztecs for MbL, that's really not what you want to have. We've seen the game before, Aztecs against the Chinese. Of course, the Chinese, the Chukodu, have a really powerful unit against the Elite Eagle Warriors. But with Vikings, you really have a problem, because what can you do? You can't do Arbalest. Arbalest is just too weak. And if you do champions, of course Vikings do get fully upgraded champions, you're gonna face Jaguar warriors over time, and Jaguar warriors just eat champions like they were nothing. Like it's really unreal. Edie doing Eddie's fun. Getting the boar first, probably had very late sheep. There's 4 of them. He's got 4 deer inside, which is nice for him. Main gold is forward, not good. He's got a second gold outside, just outside of the map. Third gold inside, main stone and second stone inside. That's okay. I'm having fun with sure when I'm testing how arena work. Let's see what is MbL going to answer. Probably new to the, yeah, of course. Very nice trash talk here. Second boar for Edie coming in immediately as well. Only taking 1 sheep here. Nice timing, should be, yeah, perfect. Second boar in. What else we have? I think we've seen all for Edie. He's got 1 relic close to his base. But that's it. And Eagle Warrior against Scout, not happening. MbL's map, what does he have? He got 1 relic inside, which is awesome already. 1 relic really close to his base. This one more or less in a neutral zone. Missing 1 relic right now, I think. Another one inside the base. Look at this. 2 relics inside for MbL as Aztecs. What else do you want here? Main stone forward for him, second gold outside on the far side, that's okay. Main gold safe in the back, second stone safe in the back. It's got 4 deer close to an extra barracks, can it get any better? And even extra gold inside, so MbL should be really happy with the map. Only third gold forward versus the second, doesn't really matter. So MbL, yeah, no wonder he's having fun. He's looking really strong, really good right now. He's got 6 sheep left. Did he steal sheep from Edie again? Edie taking the last sheep right now. I guess he did, I didn't see it. But looks like MbL's stolen those sheep. And Vikings have a very strong economy, but still against Aztecs you somewhat need the best start you can. And without the 2 sheep, I'm guessing that he stole 2. That's really not nice. But Edie has to play this, doesn't have a chance now. Even doing a mill to take those 4 deer, doesn't want to lure them, I guess. Not sure why, maybe he was a little bit late with the scouting and did have to run away. It's okay-ish, and we do see MbL going up to Imperial Age, to Feudal Age first. Market Blacksmith coming up as expected, a little bit of a wall of starring here. And I think he's gonna go at least monasteries, maybe even a barracks in late Feudal Age, early Castle Age. Let's see, clicking up to Castle Age immediately, we should see yeah, that's it, double bidex, probably horse color next. There we go, got 6 villages, 7 villages in gold. So at least 1 monastery and 1 barracks are on today's menu, maybe more. Edie is not on his main gold, he's taking stone in the back, wants to get a castle up. Wonder if he's going to go defensive or offensive. But I think offensive castle is really ambitious, so I'm guessing to protect the main gold, we're going to see castle right even in front of there, or maybe next to the main gold. And he's also taking the second gold, which is very safe inside his base. Doesn't want to get surprised by monks, I guess. Edie up to Castle Age now is going for TC first, but is going to get the stone that is needed for castle. What is MbL going to do? We see double monastery, no barracks yet. Maybe he's going to go for barracks later on. Maybe he's just saying I don't need it. Of course, Edie is not going for any sort of Castle Age units in early Castle Age. Let's see, first relic is in, he's going to go for a second one, which is inside his base as well. Can MbL see all the relics? He can see number 3 and 4, he can see the last one as well, so he's very happy with that. We have an extra gold and extra stone on the map as well, something I didn't point out, but I guess it won't really matter. Edie with a very nice pick here, getting 1 monk, but is in danger of losing the scout to conversion. It's not happening. Mangonel is out for MbL, and now the question is, where is Edie going to put his castle? He's got 700, and there we go. Castle coming up, a little bit behind the main gold, of course. I'm assuming Edie got 3 TCs up and running. There we go. A few idle villagers, but nothing major. And 1 villager being converted. Edie cannot kill this villager for now. And a monastery coming in inside Eddie's base. MbL now going really aggressive. Looks like he wants to protect this monastery as well, sending the mangonels behind this. Sending the ram to maybe destroy the gate would be an option. Edie getting fletching and double watchtower. Look at this. Wants to defend the entrance of his base. Double watchtower actually should be enough to keep MbL out of his base. And two pieces of stone wall coming up. Watchtower number 3 is being put up as well. Siege workshop coming up for Edie. Guard tower upgrade. So we have guard tower defense again against Aztecs here. MbL still trying to go in. What can Edie see of the map? Edie cannot see how many units there are for MbL. But MbL now can see the 3 guard towers, so he knows this doesn't make sense to go in, to try and go in. Just gonna lose too many units. So he is right now staying defensive but getting the relics in. Eddie's still trying to snipe a few monks. Actually did a nice job for now. But the relics are in MbL's base now. He's got 2 in that monastery. That's number 3. There's number 4 and 5. Yeah, he's got all 5 relics and clicking up to Imperial Age. Having double siege workshop actually. So MbL looking really good on 69 villages with 1, 2, 3, 4 TCs actually booming. 3 monasteries are up. And where is he going? Doing TC number 5 on his gold on the far side here. While Eddie is clicked up to Imperial Age as well. 76 villages right now. 4 guard towers and barracks now coming up for him. Looks like he wants to go for champions here. Maybe that's the only option he has, because you can't really do Cavalier, which they're decent against the Elite Eagle Warriors, but yeah, MbL is gonna go monks. You cannot really do Arbalest because against Elite Eagle Warriors, Arbalest are like fighting against air. You just can win. And champion probably the best option here, but still not a very good option because monks can actually defend against champions if you got a meat shield. And then there's the Checker problem, Checker warrior problem for Eddie. MbL, let's see what he's going to do. Block printing is on Imperial Age. I'm doing block printing first for now, staying relatively defensive. He wants to get a castle up, I guess. A lot of villages in stone. Eddie can get a second castle up. He should upgrade his infantry immediately. Do we see the 200 swordsman upgrade? Yeah, there you go. Forging also coming in. And MbL for now, not enough stone for a castle, but he will have the stone very soon. What is he going to do? There's the castle for MbL, so he's got a lot of stone actually. Yeah, and sending villagers. He's got enough for us. Did he buy stone? Let's see, stone price. Yeah, he bought some stone. He probably knows that, or assumes, maybe he did see those. You can see the barracks, so he knows Eddie is going standard infantry, and of course he knows how to react and how to counter this. Castle coming for Eddie, trying to maybe claim or at least cover this gold. Siege workshop will go down for MbL, and Eddie for now with more military units, but MbL doing Onager, Theocracy, Illumination now coming in. Wants to have stronger monks. We're gonna see 75 HP monks, 12 range, and we still have the 1 Eagle Warrior, I guess, from the start. 3 Onagers on the way, and Czechia Warrior production should start very soon. 2 castles are up. There we go. Czechia Warrior is being produced right now. 3rd castle protecting the main stone, and also still kind of guarding this gold. University coming up for MbL as well. Eddie for now with the score lead, but he needs to do damage, and I think he's running out of time here. Chainmail armor fortune coming in for MbL. Eddie doing chainmail armor as well. He's got +1 defense, +2 attack actually already. Interesting to see. Villagers 122 for MbL is very strong eco right now. Think it's fully boomed. He doesn't really need more. Czechia Warrior not elite yet. Fortified wall coming in for MbL, and he's got enough resources to do elite Czechia Warrior. Using the castle that's deepest inside his base. Repairing this castle as well, and a few Czechias now trying to go. Few monks here. Can MbL get a few conversions? Onagers will go down probably. This castle, I guess, is doomed. 3 trebuchets hitting, that's 1, 2 shots, there we go. And Eddie taking a relatively decent fight, but he's gonna lose a few 200 swordsmen. Those monks with 75 HP, they're just so hard to kill. Another castle coming up for MbL immediately. A few villagers being stuck here, but Eddie is losing a lot of military units. At the same time, he's taking the gold from MbL. I think MbL should be fine. And I think MbL even managed to get all the relics to the back monastery here. Very, very nice. I like to see this. Players are not doing this often enough, securing the relics. Especially as Aztecs, you want to keep the relics as long as possible. I think we've seen in Master Arena 3, when I'm not sure who it was, lost 5 relics in an Aztecs war. and to the monastery went down, and just building a monastery like 5 tiles next to the old one instead of securing them and bringing them back to the safety of the space. That was really not fine. But MbL, very smart player here. Elite check your warrior is done, and I think Edie now needs to switch into Arbalest. He could afford this, but he would need a lot of upgrades, and even then Onager is on the field, so might need his own Onager siege rams. Actually, Onager is an option. Then there's the next problem, monks, and of course Edie, MbL could get redemption if he really wants to, and then the Onagers from Edie would be worthless. Garland was coming in, making these elite Jaguar a lot stronger. We might see a little bit of a fight here. 47 against 43 military units, double monastery is down, castle being repaired by MbL, but those elite Jaguar warriors are taking a very good fight against those champions, even though they're fully upgraded and with the bonus HP. Doesn't really help. The Jaguar is just too strong. Edie calling GG again. Very strong game from MbL. Of course, Aztecs against Vikings on this level of play. Usually the Aztecs player is winning. There must be something very wrong when you lose. Very nice game. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one. GG.